What's up, everybody? Welcome to Slow Flow Saturdays. I'm Sarah, and we have a nice, juicy flow for today. We're going to take our time and move fluidly through these moves. So, really trying to find dancing feelings almost in our bodies. If you have a block, I highly suggest you grab one and just place it either at the top of your mat, or we'll start by sitting on it in a kneeling pose. Other than that, you don't need anything, just a willing spirit and a sense of movement. I'll meet you on your mat. We're going to start down here in a kneeling position. So if you want to sit straight onto your heels, you can do that. Otherwise, you might grab your block if you're feeling a little tight through the heels or ankles, through your knees. You can grab a block and put it right in between your calves and go ahead and sit down on that. And if neither of those positions work, sit in any way that feels right. So once you're here, bring your hands either to your legs or to your body. Take a breath in, close your eyes if it feels okay. And if it doesn't, just gaze down at the floor and open your mouth, exhale it out. We're going to take a couple moments here to bring our attention to our breath. Allow everything you've got going on today to just take a back seat and let yourself be here. Take another breath in, filling it. Fill your chest, lift your belly, and a slow breath out. And one more time, big breath in. Long breath out. You can flutter your eyes open. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms as you lift your chest, look up towards the sky. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, cactus. One more time, inhale up. And exhale down. From here, you can leave your block where it is or set it towards the front of your mat. I'm going to turn this way now. You can stay facing the long side of your mat. And then we'll take the knees wide and walk yourself down into this extended, wide-legged forward fold. So take your time here. Softly release down into this pose, dropping your head towards the floor. Maybe it lands on the floor, maybe it doesn't. Inhale, lift up just a little bit. Walk yourself off the side of your mat, the right side of your mat. Maybe interlace your fingers. And again, exhale, dropping down, maybe putting a little extra heaviness in the left arm, and feel opening up through the left side body. Inhale, lift up a little bit, walk yourself all the way through center to the left side of your mat. Again, interlace your fingers. Exhale, feel a little extra heaviness in the right side as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, lift up, walk yourself back to this extended child's pose. Stay lifted for a moment, and as you take your next breath in, lift yourself up, find a rounding through your spine, and then exhale as you lower down into child's pose. Again, inhale, lift up, round through the spine, and exhale down, almost like a cat and cow motion. One more time, inhale, round through the spine, exhale, release down. Inhale, and exhale. We'll take a breath in as we come up into tabletop, bringing the knees under the hips and the hands under the wrist, under the shoulders. From here, extend your right leg long behind you, toes on the floor. Shift your weight into your left knee, your left hand as you swing your left leg behind you, your left foot behind you, coming onto the left hand, left knee, and then reaching up with the right hand into this modified side plank. Take an exhale. Inhale, lift the right foot off the floor. And we'll exhale, coming back to our tabletop. And switch sides. Lengthen the left foot out behind you, toes on the floor. Shift your weight into your right hand, your right knee as you swing your right foot behind you. And then inhale, reach the left arm up towards the sky. On your next inhale, we'll lift the left foot up, keeping the leg long. Find your balance here. And then exhale back to our tabletop. From here, you have the choice. Stay on your knees and maybe walk your hands out, finding your modified plank pose. Or we'll step the legs out long, one at a time, and find plank here. Couple deep breaths. If you're on your knees, try lifting them for just a moment, and then we're gonna stick the butt up in the air just a little bit as you start walking your feet up to meet your hands until eventually you come feet hip width apart into your forward fold. Moving into our sun salutations, we're going to try to find that flowy nature of things. So don't worry about hitting all these poses perfectly. See if you can find some fluidity in your flow today. So we'll inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, letting your arms be heavy and then dragging your fingers up the sides of your body until you're reaching all the way up overhead. Exhale, soften through the hands and the arms as you fold all the way back down, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, step your feet back into your plank or your half plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift the chest, cobra. Exhale down, tuck the toes under, press the hips up and back, downward dog. Take a breath in. Let it go. Inhale to look forward and again, walk yourself forward. Maybe this time you cross your feet, one in front of the other, as you make your way up. When you get there, exhale into your forward fold. And again, inhale, standing all the way up, rounding through the spine, dragging the fingertips all the way up the sides of your body. Exhale, soften the arms, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, plant your palms, bend your knees, step back, plank or half plank. Inhale, shift forward a little bit, and then as you exhale, lower all the way down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift the chest, cobra. And exhale, down. Tuck the toes, press up to your knees, and then up to plank, downward dog. Take a breath in, and then open your mouth, sigh it out. Inhale, look forward. Again, walk yourself forward. See if you can find a more creative way to do it. Just feeling into our bodies today. moving into our flow. That same way we stood up before, we're going to do it now. Inhale, dragging the arms all the way up, reaching them overhead. Let your breath go. And then we'll inhale as we sweep the left arm down to your side, maybe even right behind your leg, touching your leg, and then sweeping the right arm across your body and up. Exhale, come back to center in both arms up. Inhale to the other side. Left arm reaches up and over. Right arm reaches behind you. Inhale back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Grab your block and place it right in front of your right foot on whatever setting you want. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale to fold. Bring your right hand to that block. Shift your weight into your right foot. We're going to lift the left foot up off the floor and kick it back. Find your balance. When you're ready, flex that left foot, open the hips, drag the left arm up and across the chest, across the left shoulder, opening up into your half moon. Look at the floor or look at your left hand. One more breath. Exhale, step that left foot back, left hand to the floor, move the block out of the way, and step back, plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower the knees, send the hips down and back, child's pose. Mimicking that standing into our mountain pose, we're going to drag the hands across the mat as you roll up into our kneeling pose, all the way up. Tall kneeling, arms drag up the body. Coming into our dancing camel. We'll inhale, left arm comes behind the left leg. Maybe you reach for your left heel. Right arm sweeps across. Back to center, arms reach overhead. Inhale, exhale to the other side. If you're going for your heel, keep this going. If you're going to reach for your heels, tuck your toes under first. See how that goes. And maybe as we keep doing this for a couple more breaths, maybe you start making this motion bigger, finding a little more space in the back, a little more fluidity to your movement. Last time. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, coming into our tabletop. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze out in front of you. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck the chin, curl through the spine. One more time, inhale, cow, dropping the belly, looking out in front of you. Exhale, cat. Stepping the feet back or moving into your plank on your knees. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower all the way or halfway down. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale to look forward. Walk your way however you want, all the way to the front of your mat until you're in your forward fold. Exhale into that fold. Starting again, same thing, other side. Inhale, standing up, dragging the hands all the way up. We'll exhale. This time we'll go to the right first. Right hand comes behind your right leg. Left arm reaches across and over, little back bend. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale to fold. Grab your block. This time it comes to in front of the left foot. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale to fold. Left hand comes to that block. Shift your weight into your left foot. Lift to the right. Kick it back behind you. When you're ready, flex the right foot. Open the hips to the right side. And then drag the right hand across your chest and right shoulder all the way up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot back. Right hand comes to the floor. Move your block out of the way and then step back into your plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop the knees. Send the hips back, child's pose. Inhale. As you come up to a tall kneeling, dragging the hands across the mat and then up your thighs, up the sides of your body, all the way overhead. Dancing camel, going to the right first. Inhale. Right arm reaches behind you, maybe reaching for your right heel. Left arm reaches across and back. Back to center. Other side. Left hand to the left heel or just reaching behind you, maybe to the left butt cheek. Inhale, back to center. Keep it going. And see if you can find a flow. And what I mean by that is make it a little less stiff. See if you can smooth the edges. One more time. Last side. Inhale, come back to center. Reach the arms overhead. Exhale, coming into your tabletop, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, cow. Drop the belly, look out in front of you. Exhale, cat. Again, cow, inhale. And exhale, cat. Bring your back to a neutral position. Cross the ankles. Or swing your legs out to the side. We're gonna come to a seat. Great work. And then when you're ready, again, that same slide, coming into contact with our own bodies. Hands start at the ankles, feet are on the floor, knees are bent. And we're just gonna lean back as we slide the hands up the legs, up the thighs. Strong core as we continue that slide and come all the way down to our backs. The hands come up the side of the body, across the armpits, maybe even to the neck, the side of the head, and all the way until you're in this full body stretch. Roll out the wrists and the ankles. And then one by one, bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Walk them as close to the hips as you like. Hands can come out to your sides in a T. We're gonna drop the knees all the way over towards the right. They don't need to land on the floor, but bring them over. And if that is too straining for your hips, if your hips don't like this, grab your block and slide it underneath the outside of whatever leg will be closest to the floor, because we'll do both sides. And that will just allow the floor to come up a little higher to meet you. If it feels okay in your neck, you can turn your head to look towards your left fingertips here. Close your eyes if you'd like to. And we'll bring the knees back to center, bring the head back to center if you moved. Take a breath in and exhale them down to the left. Move your block to outside your left leg if you're using it. And if you want to turn your head to look over towards your right fingertips, go ahead and do that. Inhale, knees come back to center, head comes back to center. For just a moment, pull your knees in towards your chest, really squeeze them in tight. Maybe find a side to side rocking here. And if you can squeeze them in tighter, maybe wrapping your arms around your shins or the backs of your thighs. I invite you to do that wherever you are. Squeeze really tight. Take a breath in as you squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale. Release your breath as you let your legs lengthen towards the front of your mat. Let your toes fall open. Hands come at your sides and make some space between the side of your body and your arms. So if they're out really far, that's awesome. Turn your hands palms face up. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. Take a breath in and feel that breath filling up your body. And as you exhale, see if you can soften, release the work we just did, the tension that might have been built. Allow those muscles to relax and release. And take these next few moments to notice the effects of our practice. Notice how your body feels, how your mind feels, and soak that in. Feel free to stay here in this Shavasana for as long as you'd like to, as long as you have time. If you're coming out of it with me, bring the tip of your thumb to the tip of your pointer finger and just slowly run that thumb across all of your fingers back and forth. Coming back to this moment. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Step your feet together. Reach the arms overhead. Find that stretch again. And one by one, bring the soles of your feet to the floor. Roll over to your right side and pause. Let your head rest on your bicep. And when you're ready, press yourself back up. Come to that kneeling pose we were in, or any easy seated pose. Bring one hand to your heart. Rest the other on top of it. Again, close your eyes if you're comfortable. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, drop your chin towards your chest. Take a moment and honor this time we spent in practice. Thank you for sharing your time and your practice with me today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will meet you back here next time.